day, Dr. Ruhina, Sir, Madam, and all of my peers. Today, we would like to deliver you a topic which is about technology in education, especially about digital tools in education. So, what comes first on your mind when you hear about teacher teaching in the class? The first thing in your mind, it might be a blackboard or a whiteboard with teacher holding chalk or marker. Am I right? Well, that's not 100% wrong, but that was long ago, and it might be done up until today. But since the technology has evolved so much, and of course, we have passed the COVID-19, although right now still there are some area has COVID, we are doing some online or blended learning. That's why technology really helps us to solve the problem. Currently, the technology are advanced so fast, so everyone should catch up with that. As a teacher, we don't want to be a teacher who is digital illiterate. So, we want to be digital literate. That's why we need to learn or embrace the new technology. Currently, teachers are using digital technology and using lots of digital tools to help them to teach. So that's why the learning outcome can be achieved and the students are happy in your class. Okay, so now I would like to show you some tools that will be useful for you. Okay, let's see now. The first one is screencasting tool. And the software that I choose to represent this is ScreenCorder. That's the name of the brand. So what does this ScreenCorder do? Can you guess? This is a really useful tool for the teachers, Okay, so this ScreenCorder, it records every action or every activity which is on the screen. So for example, you type some coding, some programming, or you do some action in the Microsoft Word or Excel. Your mouse like this, it's all recorded. Your mouse movement, okay, it's all recorded. Why is this program is so important? Okay, let me tell you this. For example, your student is absent and he or she is missed that class, and then the parents is asking you, can you teach my son or daughter again? Yes, maybe you can, but let's say you don't have the time, you can give them the recording. So basically they can replay the video and see it. Okay? For example, now I will give you the second one. The fun camera video and photo compilation, which can combine video and photo together. Sounds interesting? Yes, it is. Now, the software is Filmora. That is the software that I use. Maybe you are using another one. Okay, why is this software important? Now, as you can see, this software is for video editing. You can drag and drop your video there, and you can drag and drop your photos, and it will compile into one. Yes, it's a very powerful software, and it's easy. Okay, this one is Filmora 12, and yeah, you can also combine it with ScreenCorder as well. You see? Now that one is Filmora. Now the current version is 12. So basically, when you record this one with your mobile phone, and you can put the file MP4 inside of the Filmora and combine with photos and text. Okay, now for the third one is creativity tools. And the software that I choose is Pixton and Photoshop. What does Pixton and Photoshop do? Basically, this one is a creative tool using a comic book to teach the student. Yeah, you can see here, Pixton creates the character. I'll fast forward this one, and you can see there, you can pick the character, you can put the face, and then you can put some text there. Okay, whenever you put the bubble of the text, you move it a bit, it has the arrow to the mouse, right? It can follow where the mouse is. You see, there I put some bubble for the text. I can explain. The computer processor is thinking, yes. This one is called Pixton, Pixel Cartoon. So you can use this software, but then don't expect this one too much. This one is creating comics using template. The weakness of this software is it cannot make the character zoom in or zoom out or to make it bigger. As you see here, the software has limitation. But for your information, the Pixton, okay, can make the picture become black and white. So the students can recolor them. Okay, now let me explain you through this video. You can see there that there are some slides. I mean some frames. So first frame, second frame, third frame. There you can copy the frame. For example, frame 1, you copy it to frame 2. Yes. And then you move a bit and change the text. Okay, I think this one is cool. This one is trying to explain how does the binary 1 and 0s can become an image. So when I want to put the image there about the 1 and 0s from another source, which is not from the Pixton itself, it has a problem. And therefore I have to find a solution. Then I choose Photoshop to help me to edit this photo again, since Pixton has limitation. Okay, you see that? The eye is moving according to the character. They can see one another, you see? Now that one is the black and white, so the students can color them. Okay, but I don't think that one is suitable for the seniors. Now this one is Photoshop. Yes, it's a Photoshop, so I copy paste some of the pictures there, which is from my PowerPoint. Yeah, I put it there. This one will explain more and better. Photoshop is an advanced software which is more complicated than Pixton. But with a little learning, you can achieve to have the skill to use Photoshop. Okay, I think that's nice. We move the picture here and there, adjusting again, and now it's almost done. For the Photoshop, yes. Okay, I put the end there and I put the stroke there using the red stroke for the end letter. Okay, now after this I would like to discuss about the fourth tool. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I think it's done. Now the fourth tool is internet-based communication. Okay, and the software that I choose is Nearpod. Okay, so the assignment asks for blank space, but since blank space is not exist anymore, so therefore I choose this one, Nearpod. Okay, in the Nearpod here has a feature which is fill in the blanks. So here I type some coding. Okay, I type some coding and I choose the words to be chosen and becomes the blank. Later, the students were asked to fill in the blanks. Okay, the next one here, Nearpod has another feature. There is open-ended question. Draw it. It means drawing using a mouse or the tab using fingers. And then there's a quiz. And there is a memory test. And also matching pictures. Matching pairs. And what does they do? Okay, are you curious? Let's follow this one up. You can see there are lots of features in the Nearpod. Quizzes and games. You see there are 6 options. For the discussion and polling there is 4 of them. Okay, now this one is one example. You see guys, I'm typing for a question. I can set the time. I can put some pictures there about RAM. The question is what is RAM stands for, and then I put some pictures there about RAM, and I put another question which is about drawing. I asked there is to draw the AND gate, and the example of the wrong one is like that, but you need to draw the AND gate. In this draw it, okay, it doesn't check automatically. So the teacher has to check it manually. So you see in this Nearpod has some automatic, some is manual check. You see that one? There's a thick green there, which is automatic. And this one, you can record your voice to give briefing to the student. And another feature that I choose over here is memory test, which you can combine this picture, one picture to another. But this one I don't think is quite useful for the senior ones, because this one is just to combine 2 pictures, like a common game. Now, this one is more useful. This one is combining pairs. Okay, one is the picture of RAM. There you can see the RAM of the memory, and then it's combined with the text RAM, random access memory. And then there's a picture of hard disk, and the letter there is hard disk. This one is SSD picture, and then the text there is SSD. So they will scramble, later in the game they will scramble the picture and the text. You need to find this one and this one as a pair. Okay, matching pairs. So from there, I still think that Google Classroom is much better for communication. And Google Classroom can be used also for LMS. Learning Management System is very powerful. You can see there, I can communicate with my students and give them mark, give them assessment, give them tests, as well give them the material in any format. Even in the Google Classroom can provide the true and false using the Google form. There are lots of tools in the Google Suite. It's very powerful. Yet it's free. Now this one is assessment tools. The one that I choose here is Socrative and Kahoot. This assessment tool is given for the student, so you can assess them how good are their understanding for your material, for your subject. Now, as you can see here, there's a quiz, there's a space race, Okay, that one is in the software. Now, that one I create some for Big 6 Technology in Education. I tried to explore. There is a multiple choice. There is what you can see there. Oh, that one is open-ended question, but with a short answer, and then you can put some image there. For assessment, you can put the ABCD and which one is the correct one. And by using this, Socrative is a fast one. Okay, there you can see the result. The good thing about Socrative is you can create a question really fast. And this one, compared to Kahoot, okay, Kahoot has more fun compared to Socrative. And in the Kahoot, you can find games and the options there. First one you can see here, it's a multiple choice. You type all of the optional answer and then you click the correct one. The other one is true and false. Yeah, I make this video fast, obviously. So we want to make this tutorial shorter. And this one is open-ended question. You type the correct answer over there and then you give another accepted answer. And this one is creating the number by having a slider. Okay, but then you can type the answer later on. This one is creating puzzle. So you have to sort which one is the first one, comes to the second, third, and fourth. And you can save the game, and this one is adding sound for the question. You see, there are lots of features in Kahoot. I really recommend you use Kahoot. This one is a really good software. And you can see here that I set there as a assigned Kahoot for personal learning. The students can use their mobile phone to answer the question at their own pace. So they can do it at night or in the morning or anytime they want. They can do it as many times as possible for their revision. And you know, these are the reports. Reports are important to know how high they can achieve. Oh yeah, now this one is the games. There's King Kong games and there's a war game. This war game is insane. It's really nice. So you can split them into two teams. Now this one is a spreadsheet fun. This is the last one. And I use Excel. How come Excel spreadsheet can be fun? Okay, let me tell you this. Whenever I taught my students, I told them, okay guys, let's learn to convert this binary number to denary number using Excel. And I will teach you magic. Okay. Now, as you can see here, first I put like this. I taught them how to create the boxes, how to create the frames, and then I put the answer over there and I taught them how to use formula. The formula is actually the magic. Okay, look at that one. I click this one and this one, and when you press enter, suddenly there's the answer. And then I told them, you don't need to copy and paste like this again. Just type this one for the first time and click and drag, and all answer is there. See? Wait a minute. Pull it. See? All of the answer are there. So Excel is a fun learning. And how to get the answer? You put the total there and equals to, type there equals to and with sum. So all of the answer are there. If you use the formula, highlight them and close bracket. There, you got the answer. And they will say, oh, yeah, some students never learn Excel or Google Sheets before. So for them, this one is really fun and it's magic. Okay, and this one will be really useful for them to be digital literate. Okay, thank you guys. Bye bye.